So recently I replaced a power supply in this PS4 here on a Friday afternoon. Took a bit longer than expected, and since then it worked. Quickly tested it out, all seems to be good, and then I proceeded to put it back together, and away it went from there. Just had the customer come back in, and he is producing this error here upon update. SU-101312-8. And from what I've been reading, it's when it can't detect the Blu-ray drive, or the error is displayed when it cannot recognize the disk drive. One of the methods I've seen, if this fails, it seems to be that the DVD drive is encrypted and paired to the mainboard. If the mainboard, when it tries to update, can't see the disk drive, it will then refuse to update and error out like this. One method that I have seen is by the coder, and he's a British fellow that works on quite a bit of gear, and he has been able to change the, I'm not sure if it's the firmware or a particular chip that IDs it as a disk version, and has been able to reprogram it as a digital version, and then from there it's been able to update. My problem is a lot simpler. I've just taken this off and see if you can point out to me where I might have an issue. Another thing to note is when I hit the eject button with power connected, the drive doesn't respond, the console does not turn on. Nothing happens. Where do you guys suspect I might have went wrong? If you guys guessed here, you are absolutely spot on. I forgot to connect up the Blu-ray drive once I got it going again. So I'd say in the Friday rush, I was wanting to get it done, and I had failed to do that. So from here, I'm going to loosely put it back together, put the fan back in, which the fan itself is a massive fan, and I'll do the update for him. This customer won't be getting charged for this. It was my issue. I'll let him know what I've done, I'll let him know what I found, and I'll let him know there'll be no cost for it. Anyway, if you're experiencing this error, and you've had the PlayStation apart, do make sure you do what I didn't do and plug both ends in. And there we go. Previously it was already crashing before it would even get to this point. But right now we are now updating as we should. Download the most recent update to the USB stick here, inserted in the back, and we're updating as perfectly normal. Curious if I hit eject, better make sure which one is. It actually acknowledges it, where prior to that it was not even beeping. Hope that helps. Hope that helps get you a little bit closer towards a solution for your PS5, and I'll see you later.